Peter Cushing stars in this one. Missing Link. This is Space, 1999, season 1. Love this series. We're going to talk about this using my space system, of course. This one is not good. So far they've been getting 9s and 10s out of 10. This one's not going to get that, and it's mostly because of the story, which I started to lose track of what was really happening, and I'm going to give the storyline a 1 out of 2. So possible 2 score, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 2. So basically there's this weird anomaly, right? A bunch of the people are injured. It looks like Koenig is going to die. He's like, they got him hooked up to all this stuff. He meets up with Peter Cushing and his daughter, who are these sort of celestial space beings or something. And he's trying to learn about humanity. This is a very Star Trek style episode where you've got this guy trying to learn about humanity. I don't think it's done nearly as well as a Star Trek original series episode, in my opinion. It starts to become a bit repetitive, and I start to just like lose a little bit of the story. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm still giving it a 1 point. So 0 is bad. 1 is like, okay. 2 is amazing. So I'll give it a 1. I wouldn't even do 1.5. I thought like it was okay. So Koenig is being tested. His daughter's there. It's like, oh, they want him to stay. He's like, well, you're my prisoner. And it kind of just goes back and forth. While he's away, the crew start to kind of get a bit more tense at each other because there's no clear leader stepping forward. They don't know what's happening. People are getting into arguments. Sandra's also been hurt as well. Later in the story, Peter Cushing brings Sandra in to try to talk to Koenig and stuff. It's fine. I just started to, like, if you look at the previous episodes that I've reviewed, they've been like stellar, great science fiction stories. This one I feel was trying to be more like an original Star Trek episode, and it just wasn't happening for me in that. The pacing also suffers because of that. Usually pacing and story go neck and neck. Yeah. So the pacing is a 1 as well out of 2. Again, it's a bit slower. The show has always been slow paced. I don't mind slow pacing if I see constant progression to a conclusion of a story. So if little things happen or guys are, like check the computer. Okay, the computer says this. Like, it's not boring to me. It's neat. It's like, oh, what's the computer going to tell us? I like that. This one was more just like, not meandering around, but like, just unsure of what to do. Like he's in a coma and his astral form is in some other place. So it's not like they can fix anything. It's not like Alan's going to come up with a solution or something, right? Like, it's just like Helena's not going to now figure it out. It just has to play out. So that I'm watching things play out as opposed to actively being excited for, what's happening. I'm going to give the artistry a 1.5 though. Everything looks good. I like that kind of misty look. Good effects on this show. Peter Cushing's got like gold makeup on his face. It's fine. His daughter. I mean, look, they're typical aliens. This is what the aliens look like in Star Trek, Doctor Who. Doctor Who, I found, always sometimes pushed it a little bit more, tried to do a little bit extra. And then sometimes they succeeded, sometimes they didn't. This one is just like, it's just a costume and a makeup, but it's fine. Everything was good. So it looks good. I'm going to give the characters a 2 out of 2 because, first of all, Peter Cushing's the friggin' damn best. That's for damn sure. His name is Ron, and he's got his daughter, and he's just doing, again, his experiments and all of that. There are some cool, weird monsters that Koenig sees in this, like, sort of this vision or whatever. They're kind of neat. I guess I could put them under artistry. They look kind of, like Doctor Who monsters. What else? Yeah, I mean, there really isn't a lot more going on. I like Peter Cushing and Koenig's interactions. And I like that Sandra comes in. So for me, that was very strong. Like, all that stuff was really neat. But otherwise, it's just the other categories that just didn't get a lot. So the enjoyment factor, I'll give it a 1.5 for enjoyment factor. I did like it because it was neat, and I liked the look of it, and I like the dialogue between them. So it's just really the story and pacing that are preventing this from being like top tier. So I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. It's the old 7 out of 10. It was pretty good. Give it a shot. Listen, I don't know what to tell you. This one came out to a 7. So I'm not trying to do the old 7 out of 10, get out of jail free card. So you don't hate it, but you don't love it. And you're kind of giving it a pass. For me, my system is 6. 5 and 6 is 5 is like a marginal kind of, 6 is like a pass, right? So it's definitely higher than that, but it's just that I kind of lost what was going on, and he's going to come back. So there you go. That's it, guys. Make sure you check out the classic TV show playlist. Lots of great stuff on there. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man.
and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.